other Alumni Achievement Award for 2017 for Leigh Foushee. If you are an avid runner, you understand the necessary preparation that goes into planning for a race. When you begin this insane hobby, you start with short distance goals and you work your way through a lengthier challenge, building up your speed and endurance with every step. I have a friend who understands this process very well, and her name is Leigh, also known as Flat Leigh. The night before a race, Leigh routinely lays out her clothes, her shoes, her participant number, her wristwatch, her earbuds, all on the bed to show that Flat Leigh is ready for the challenge the next morning. She posts these pictures online, and I always look forward to looking forward to what Flat Leigh is going to look like the next day in her race. Those of us who know Leigh are not surprised at all that even when it comes to running, she is focused, well organized, and that she has applied the same mindset during her course of career. In August of 1993, Leigh left Gardner, North Carolina, to begin her journey as a college student at Barton College, where she received an academic scholarship and grant to continue her volleyball career at a collegiate level. I met Leigh during our freshman year as we both were pursuing Greek life, becoming Tri Sigma sorority sisters through the process. In 1996, Leigh had completed all of the biology and chemistry requirements necessary to apply for pharmacy school and was accepted into the program at Campbell University. While her Barton family was sad to see her go, we knew this next step was necessary for Leigh to pursue her goal of becoming a pharmacist. And in 2000, Leigh graduated cum laude from the School of Pharmacy at Campbell, earning her doctorate degree. After completing her residency in 2001, Leigh began her career as a wellness coordinator and staff pharmacist at Medicap Pharmacy, back in her hometown of Garner, while also taking on roles as a clinical instructor, residency preceptor, and assistant clinical professor at Campbell and the University of North Carolina Chapel Hill Schools of Pharmacy. In 2009, Leigh was hired as the first pharmacy practitioner to join the practice at Benson Area Medical Center. This role enabled Leigh to dive deeper into the educational and functional side of pharmacy as she developed practice protocols and agreements, coordinated medication management for complex patients, and served as a preceptor and elective site for pharmacy students and residents. In 2012, Leigh accepted an academic appointment as a clinical associate professor with the Campbell University College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences, where she was a course master for the medication therapy management elective and primary advisor for the class of 2018. Leigh also advised 3 of the largest student organizations: the American Pharmacists Association Academy of Student Pharmacists, Kappa Psi Fraternity, and the Professional Alumni Student Association. With her experience, knowledge, and passion for the campus and student body, it was no surprise that in February 2013, Leigh became the Director of Alumni Relations for the Campbell University College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences. Over the next 4 years, Leigh spent her days planning, coordinating, and implementing events and activities to create networking opportunities for alumni and faculty and students, aid in fundraising efforts for student scholarships, and serving as the Executive Director of the College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences Alumni Association Board of Directors. Throughout the course of her career, to date, Leigh has conducted 42 professional presentations for the likes of the North Carolina Association of Pharmacists and the American Pharmacy Association, and numerous continuing education conferences and seminars, as well as being publicated 16 times related to pharmaceutical journals, abstracts, and newsletters. She has been the recipient of several honors and awards, such as the Pharmacist Mutual Distinguished Young Pharmacist Award in 2006, the North Carolina Association of Pharmacists President's Service Award in 2014, and the Campbell University College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences Alumni Association Distinguished Alumni of the Year Award. That had to be a huge flag. In 2016, just to name a few. The professional service membership list included in her 10-page resume was a page and a half in length all on its own. Yeah, let that sink in a second. Her resume is 10 pages full of credentials, awards, and criteria associated to her degree. After reading it, I am pretty sure that I am qualified to now have at least an associate's degree as a pharmacist. This past summer, Leigh felt a tugging at her heart to return and resign from her position with Campbell and return to the race where it all began, being a pharmacist, which would allow for more time with her family, being active with her church ministry team, and also assisting and cheering on her daughters as they play in volleyball and other sports, and her newfound avid love of running. After 23 years of friendship, I know my friend well enough to say that with all of the degrees, certifications, presentations, publications, and honors, the greatest achievements in her life are marrying the love of her life, Eugene, and having her two beautiful daughters, Maddie and Meredith. I imagine last night that at the Foushee house, there was a flat Leigh with a dress, jewelry, and shoes, everything laid out on the bed with her speech, and that awaiting this journey today where she was most deserving of becoming one of the recipients of the Alumnae Achievement Award for 2017. It is an honor and privilege, with the utmost respect, that I welcome my friend, my sister, Leigh Foushee, to receive this award.
Not only was there a flat Leigh, there was a flat Eugene, a flat Meredith, and a flat Maddie. I am very honored and very much beyond grateful to be recognized by the leadership of this college, the alumni of this college, and the campus community. Barton is the best decision that I almost didn't make. I had plans. My 17, 18-year-old self had a whole different plan for my life. And it wasn't until Coach Wendy Saintsing entered the picture and my dad saying, you really need to go down there and meet with Coach Saintsing to see what Barton's about, to give it a try, give it a fair chance, and just see, just humor me. So thanks, Dad, for making me get up really, really early on a Saturday morning after I had been at a high school basketball game cheering on my friends to come down here and work out with the Barton College volleyball team. That changed my course and changed my path and has made it all the better and all the more rich. During my time at Barton, I made a lot of friends. I made some of the very best friends I have in my life. Through Coach Saintsing, I met Jenna, who is one of the first people that I met here. Jenna Viscuse at the time was one of my volleyball teammates and later would become my sorority sister and has become a great friend and a great mentor to my daughter Maddie, who is following in the footsteps and playing volleyball, and maybe my daughter Meredith, who might explore volleyball. I made friends in Winger Dorm, where I spent my first year here. I made a huge number of friends in Hilly Dorm, my second year here, as I moved up on the sorority floor with my Tri Sigma sisters. I had tremendous guidance from the entire science department. Dr. Kilgore, bless his heart, he endured the 12 of us that were in his organic chemistry class, and somehow we all managed to pass. Mr. Graham, Paul Demchick, and Jane Calooney. They were some of the very instrumental mentors that helped me reach the accomplishments that I had while I was here and prepared me more than adequately for the things that I would face in pharmacy school. On a personal side, the direction and counsel from my academic advisor, Dr. Ranganathan, and Kathy Dowdy on the Sigma side were very instrumental in helping an only child who had never really been away from home adjust to not only a roommate, that was interesting, to a life full of Sigma sisters and having 40-some sisters. My Sigma family has given me so much. Their influence and lessons and shenanigans, I'm glad you didn't talk about the shenanigans, have shaped me more than any other influences in the course of my lifetime. Overall, Barton College molded me academically to be very successful in pharmacy school. It taught me to take chances, see opportunities where others might have missed them or haven't noticed them yet, and to lead boldly. Barton nurtured a heart to teach and serve and mentor others. Finally, I'm so very thankful to share all of this with my amazing and supportive family. My parents have always been there. I was very, very blessed. I have 4 parents, and they all get along incredibly well, which is highly unusual. The upside of that is they all get along very, very well, and they love me unconditionally. The downside of that is when I was in trouble, there was nowhere to hide. But they let me find my own way. They were my biggest cheerleaders and my biggest advocates, and I couldn't do anything that I've done without you guys. Eugene and my daughters, they love me on my good days, and they tolerate me on my rough ones, and they smile through it all. They let me chase my unicorns and my rainbows, and at the end of the day, they're just glad to see me and glad that I'm home. I am very proud to be part of their family, and I'm very proud to be part of the Barton family, and I thank you very, very deeply for this honor.
And now I invite Kim Rawlings to come to the podium for our final awards today.